So first of all, hotels should ask for proof of ID. Okay, and we can always ask the hotels their policies when we're talking with them on the phone before we get to the destination, or even while we're there when we first get there to check in, and even during our stay. And I think goes down to their policies and their standards. If you get there and you notice they are not checking your IDs, they're just going based off of your word that you are who you say you are, then that's a red flag. In the case of the woman suing the Holiday Inn, can happen, and it does happen, especially based on the comments I've read underneath the video post. It happens, and it happens often, and that's the scary part, where we can't go somewhere and feel protected because people who are in charge of our safety, or people who are responsible for the safety in that hotel, aren't taking a step to prove the identification of those who are reserving the rooms, but also anyone who walks in the hotel and claiming that they're a part of your party. In case that person doesn't have the ID on them, if they claim that they left their stuff in the room, then that security needs to escort them to the room to find that proof. And if they don't show anything of proof, then that person needs to be kicked out. And honestly, I would suggest that person be banned from the hotel because they are lying. And if they can do it to that hotel, they can do it to another hotel. And I remember when I was in a conference in New Orleans, and I was going up to my room after a morning of sessions. This is in the afternoon. The housekeeper was there cleaning up, and I just walked into the room thinking that everything was good. You know, it's my room. I know it's my room. And she asked me to prove that it was my room by taking my card key out and swiping it in the door reader. I was annoyed because one, it's my room. Like, why would I need to prove that this is my room? And I'm glad she did. Because to her, I could have been anybody off the street. I could have been anybody from the floor trying to steal something. That someone is looking out for your safety. They're doing their job to protect whoever belongings, whoever's stuff who's in that room. And I'm glad she did. And I'm at this time, in this moment, I appreciate her for taking that extra step. Hearing that not only the front desk, but all staff, including housekeepers, understand that there needs to be a standard of proof. And so the policy needs to be across the board. And if the housekeeper is approached by someone who claims that they were locked out of their rooms, then that housekeeper should refer them to the front desk. Again, it should be a standard. It should be something that is across all hotels. And so I hope these tips help. And if you have any more tips that you have experienced, anything that you come across, anything you've done in the past that you think will help others in their travels across the world and their stays in hotels, I suggest you comment below. Please share them with me, share them with others, share this video if you feel someone actually needs a tip, or to be reminded that safety is highly important whenever we're traveling. Again, let's get social, do some good, and let's travel.